Welcome to topic 3.2, drafting emails, reports, and memos. In this session, in this session, you will learn how to use AI to generate professional first drafts of business documents by providing the right context. This is a skill that will save you hours every week. Next, learning objectives. Our objective, by the end of this topic, you will be able to write a prompt that provides enough context purpose, recipient, tone, key points to generate a professional first draft of an email, report section, or business memo. This is one of the most practical AI skills for professionals. From client communication to internal reports, AI can help you draft faster while maintaining quality. Next, why use AI for report drafting? Let's start with why this matters in your daily work. First, time saving. Professional communication consumes a significant portion of your workday. Drafting a well-structured email from scratch can take 30 minutes or more. AI can generate a first draft in seconds. Second, overcoming writer's block. Many professionals struggle with starting from a blank page. AI gives you a structured starting point that you can refine. Third, consistency. AI can help you maintain a consistent professional tone across different communication. Focus on strategy. By offloading the drafting work to AI, you can focus your energy on the strategic aspect, what to communicate, and not just how to phrase it. Moving on, we'll be looking at the anatomy of a good prompt or a perfect prompt. The quality of your AI generated draft depends entirely on the quality of your prompt. To generate a useful document, you must provide specific prompts. Here are the essential elements. First, the document type. Specify exactly what you are creating: a formal email, a progress report, an internal memo, or a project proposal. Second, the purpose. What do you want to achieve? Are you informing, persuading, requesting, thanking, or apologizing? Third, who is the recipient? Who are you writing it to? Is it your manager, a client, a colleague, or an internal stakeholder? This matters enormously for tone. Then we have the fourth, the key points. What specific information must be included? What facts, tips, or deadlines need to be conveyed? Now the fifth, the tone. Should it be formal, friendly, urgent, diplomatic, or empathetic? We need to know. Then sixth, call to action. What do you want the reader to do after reading the draft or the message? Moving on, we'll be looking at recommended tools for this task. I'll quickly go through this. ChatGPT is excellent for quickly generating various document types with structured logic. They have Claude, outstanding at maintaining consistent nuanced tone and professional etiquette. We have Google Gemini, integrated for those working heavily with Google Workspace ecosystem. So when to use this tool, you have a prompt. You are to register with any of these platforms. Once you have the interface, copy your prompt and you paste your prompt to have your output. All right. So next, we'll be looking at crafting an effective email prompt. All right. So let's see this in practice with a detailed example. So we have a scenario. You need to email a client about uh, a project delay. All right. So for a strong prompt, okay, let me start with a weak prompt. A weak prompt will be something like write an email about project delay. This will produce something generic and probably unusable for you. Now, for uh, a good prompt, you have something like this. So you may not be able to copy this, but I'll read it out while you type or you pause the video. Or yes. So write a professional email to our client, ABC Corporation's project manager, Sarah Johnson. The email should be the email should inform them that the website development project delivery will be delayed by 2 weeks from March 15th to April 1st due to unforeseen supply chain issues affecting server hardware delivery. The email should acknowledge their timeline and express regret. Explain the reason briefly without being overly technical. Propose the new deadline of April 1st and offer to schedule a call to discuss. Keep the tone respectful, professional, and solution oriented. The purpose is to maintain the client relationship while setting realistic expectation. This detailed prompt will provide a draft that's specific, appropriate, and ready towards for your review. All right. So moving on, we'll be looking at analyzing the output. Why this prompt will work. So let's break it down. All right. Notice that the prompt. Notice that the prompt specifies. It is specific rather. Yes. The recipient by name. It specifies the recipient by name and role. The exact deadline. Yes. So it was precise. The exact current deadline. The new deadline, the reason for the delay, the specific action offered, and the desired tone. When you provide all of this context, the AI can craft something appropriate. You will need to review it, verify the dates, verify that the dates are correct, check that the tone matches your relationship, but the heavy lifting is already done for you. All right. So moving on, look at follow-up meeting uh, recap. So let's try this scenario, right? So you need to copy the prompt. Okay. So the goal is to confirm budget approval on the next step. So let's mirror the prompt out. Write a follow-up email to a meeting with 5 key decision makers. The purpose is to confirm the key decision. The project budget is approved at 75 million naira and the timeline is unchanged. Deadline is June 30th. The email should summarize 3 main discussion points, confirm the next steps with the assigned owners, and request that confirm receipt by receipt by Friday. Keep it professional but friendly and keep it under 200 words. Now, notice, yeah, notice how specific this prompt is. It will produce a much more useful draft than a generic request. So moving on, let's look at another internal memo. This for business memo. It's same principle. The same principle applies to business memo. So we'll try. The context here is introducing a new remote work policy in Nigeria tech firm. So this is the prompt. Write an internal memo to the engineering team about new hybrid remote work policy of a Nigerian tech company. The memo should explain the new policy allows 2 days per week in the office. Tuesday, and Thursday. The effective date is next month. The process for requesting additional remote days. Submit to manager 48 hours in advance and who to contact for questions. hr@hrcompany.ng. The tone should be clear, professional, and encouraging. The purpose is to ensure everyone understands the new policy and knows how to comply. Include a friendly opening and a clear summary at the end. All right. So this will generate a structured memo you can adapt to your organization specific need. All right. So we move to the next. Uh, I'm sure you are putting this into your uh, AI tool chat interface to see what the output is like. All right. So moving to the next executive summary. Okay. For reports, the self-content-based approach works, but you often need to provide more structure. Let's try this. Right? So this is the prompt. Draft a one-page executive summary for Q1 2024 sales performance. Include overall revenue of 3.5 billion, which is 12% above target. Top three performing products, product A, B, and C. Key challenges faced, including 50% decline in the Northeast region due to new competitor, and three recommendations for Q2. Invest in Northeast region. Launch summer promotion for product A. Expand partner distribution. The audience is senior leadership, so keep it high level and strategic. Use bullet points for key findings and a brief paragraph for recommendations. Include a brief opening that sets context and a close that emphasizes next steps. All right. So this approach generates a structured, usable first draft that you can refine with your specific data and insights. All right. So moving on, common mistakes, right? Common mistakes. Uh, Let me highlight two common mistakes that undermine effective AI document drafting. Mistake number one, not providing enough context. If you don't tell the AI, if you don't tell the AI who the recipient is, what action you want them to take, or what tone is appropriate, you will get generic, unsuitable output. Uh, for example, write an email about uh, the meeting produces nothing useful. But this prompt produces something specific and usable. All right, so let's have it. Write a follow-up email to meeting attendees confirming their key decisions. The project budget is approved at 75 million and the timeline is unchanged. Request the confirmed receipt. Keep it brief and professional. Right? Always provide who, what, why, and how in your prompts. All right. So moving on, we'll look at the common mistake number two, using AI draft verbatim. Okay, this is a critical error. AI generated content contains uh, factual inaccuracies, yeah, inappropriate phrasing or terminologies. Tones don't match sometimes. Yes, always review. Uh, Tones don't match your voice sometimes, uh, or you can have missing nuances about your relationship with the the client. Always review, personalize, and fact check before sending. All right, your professional reputation is at stake. The rule is simple. AI drafts, not finished documents. Your judgment and editing skills are still what? Very essential. Moving on to the next, we have our editing checklist. Okay, so when you receive an AI draft, here are what you should check out for. First, verify all facts, names, dates, numbers, currency, any specific claim. Two, check the tone. Does it match your relationship with the recipient, your organizational culture? Third, your voice. Add natural phrasing. Replace generic phrases with how you would naturally say things. Uh, ensure completeness. Did you include everything that needs to be in the communication? Then we have check if there is a call to action. Is it clear what you want the reader to do next? So all of this you have to check before sending out your message. All right. So moving on, we look at iterating for precision. Don't be afraid to iterate. If the first draft isn't quite right, ask AI to revise. All right. So um, make the tone more friendly and less formal. So you could ask AI to do this. Sorry about that. So next, you can tell AI to shorten this to under 200 words. You can ask it to rewrite this to be more persuasive and action-oriented. You can ask it to add specific call to action at the end. You can uh, tell it to make this more precise or more concise and cut off the fluff. The iteration process helps you get exactly what you need with minimal manual editing. So moving on, we have the best practices. Okay, let's summarize the key principles for drafting emails, reports, and memos with AI. Always provide comprehensive context, document type, purpose, recipient, key points, and tone. Be specific. Include names, dates, numbers, and any relevant details. Iterate. Yes, iterate. Iterate by asking the AI to revise if the first draft isn't quite right. Review and personalize every draft. Never send AI output without editing. Take that again. Never send out AI output without editing. Fact check any numbers. Fact check any numbers, dates, or claims. Use AI to handle routine documents so you can focus your energy on high-stake communication. Ooh, we're done. All right. So now you can draft professional documents with AI. Let's explore another essential skill, summarizing long documents and articles. In the next micro topic, you will learn how to use AI to condense lengthy content into key points and executive summaries. Thank you for being a part of this course. I will see you in the next micro topic. See you there.